Om Shri Manjunataya Namah. I hope all of you have some time to listen to me, but I will not take more time. Yeshiru, I will not take more than 5 minutes. Most respected Dr. B. Yashorma, Secretary, SDM Education Society, Registered Ujire, a very distinguished keynote speaker, Mr. Narahari K.S., Director, Communications, Texas Instruments Limited, Bangalore, Srimati Nihala, she is not Miss, Srimati Nihala, our beloved alumni guest, learned faculty in charge, Dr. Harshita, Srimati Shaini, Miss Neha, and Srimati Aishwarya V. Rao, student coordinators, resource persons, invitees, delegates, members of media, Srimati Aruna Kamath, Principal, SDM College of Business Management, Dr. Tarnath, maybe he left, SDM Law College Principal, learned colleagues, my dear students and friends. After listening to inaugurators and the keynote speaker, now I have to change my approach of the theme in my presidential address. Srimati Shaini, in her initial remarks about conference, how we visualized this topic step by step in the last 10 years, she conveyed, starting from Indian infrastructure to the present theme, global brand building is the need of the hour. That's what she stated. Our demographic dividend itself is a brand India. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has built brand India concept. Most of the industries, business, educational institutions could be transformed into global brand like Infosys, TCS, Robosoft, Lotus, or Narayan Rudalaya, MTL, Haldiram, etc., as there is no economic boundaries at present in the country, only political boundaries are existing because of liberalization, privatization and globalization. How to develop a global brand is what is expected from this conference. Our President Dr. D. Virendra Hegedeji's concept of root setting, self-help groups, Srimati Hemavati Hegedeji's concept of women empowerment programs admired by many countries of the world and moving towards global brand. Some of our educational institutions are also moving towards global standards. For example, a few days back, when we had been to Dharmasthala and then to Mysore, some of our students and my faculty, we went there. Our Hegedeji was showing the accreditation result of SDM MBA Mysore, and our medical college, dental colleges are also obtaining, and it is admired by many countries of the world. SDM PG Center, MBA program Bangalore, very recently entered into an agreement with Grimsby University, that is Lincolnshire in UK. Our faculty and students are undergoing a startup program at UK very soon. We have also entered into an agreement for the exchange of students and the staff for a few days. We have with us Dr. B. Yashorma. He is shouldering the huge responsibilities of brand building and is a brand builder to our SDM Education Society. And we have heard a lot of things about Mr. Narahari. I don't want to repeat all those things, although I have noted most of the things. Because of the time limit, I will be cutting short. But in a nutshell, what I learned from him is to aim at global branding and global brand building, we have to maintain not only quality, but also understand the standards understand the similarities and differences in global branding landscape, and there is no shortcut to develop the global brand. It requires marketing infrastructure. You have to embrace integrated marketing communications, cultivate brand partnerships, balance standardization and customization, balance global and local centers, define possible guidelines to operate, including supply chain management, implement a global brand equity, and leverage brand elements. With this, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to close my presidential remark with a quotation of marketing expert. Authentic brands don't emerge from marketing cubicles or advertising agencies. They emanate from everything the company they do. A good brand is a silent salesman, zero defect and delivery in time should be the motto of all global brands. It should be remembered by all of us. And I think if I repeat all those things, it may take some more time. So these are the gist of the deliberations by the keynote address and the inaugurators they have given. And the quality is the criteria, and delivery in time is the criteria. And let us see that all of us follow the values and ethics, not only in marketing, but also in administration, and also the companies or the corporate sector, what they are expected to do. All that we have come across, and some more new ideas may come to us for our deliberation the next 3 technical sessions. This is the 10th national conferences we are organizing, and we are also celebrating decennial celebrations tomorrow, and all of you are welcome for that. And thereafter, Students Shrestha Festival will be there on 15th and 16th of this month. You are all welcome. And I thank Dr. B. Yashovarma. In spite of his busy schedule, I know how much responsibility he is having, and the concern, the commitment what he has. And in spite of all that, he is with us, and he has given beautiful inaugural address. It is to be remembered by each and every one of us. Mr. Narahari, a well-known expert in brand building. Probably all that some of the brands which he has mentioned, I have noted down. And probably students may make use of that in your future career. It is not theory that alone is important. It's the practice that makes the difference. And that's why we have decided to have practitioners, brand developers who are well versed in international branding. You have Mr. Ravi Rudal, and in fact I was not knowing that he belongs to this place. I started surfing, and suddenly I found that global brand consultant, his name was there, and I wrote one email to him. Can you come and participate in our conference? And he has agreed. He is with us, and many resource persons are here. To all of them, I welcome and also thank them for their involvement in this beautiful program. And I must express my satisfaction, delightedness, I can say, to all my faculty and students who have taken a lot of interest in organizing this program. And they wanted to beautify the entire program. And in fact, I gave here and there some direction, and all of them have joined together and made it so big. And I hope it is going to be very good and going to be a successful program. I wish you all the best and convey my regards to all my elders and authorities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude is the